House Chairperson, South Africa's agricultural sector is often falsely regarded as one of the most developed and productive sectors, with advanced infrastructure from agricultural production, agro-processing, promotion, marketing, and investment. Firstly, what proponents of this view fail to recognize is that whilst the agricultural sector in this country is extremely unequal, on one hand, it has primitive and feudal features, mainly subsistence on former Bantustan areas, and on the other, characteristics of commercial and mechanized agriculture in predominantly white South Africa. Agriculture in this country is deeply steeped and embedded in racial and colonial planning and spatial designs of the past. This is what proponents of this falsified view neglect to mention. These colonial, racial, and class-based features, ownership patterns, and realities remain unchanged 28 years into democracy. Secondly, in the light of the Russian-Ukraine conflict with dire consequences on global food production and security, especially to 1.4 billion people in South Africa, in Africa actually in general, who are at risk of starvation and hunger, Rwanda has set to attain food sufficiency by investing $1 billion worth of farming equipment, materials, implements, and logistics to boost its farming and agricultural sector. House Chairperson, if Rwanda can achieve this, with a GDP of half than that of South Africa and a horrible history, which took 30 years back to politics of genocidal proportions and bad leadership, what stops South Africa with her often over-exaggerated agricultural advancements to do the same or even exceed Rwanda? The food economy in South Africa is dominated by white minority at all levels, from land ownership and agricultural production to the agro-processing, packaging, and retail of food. We can conclude that failure of South Africa to do what Rwanda is doing can only be blamed on lack of visionary leadership on the part of the current corrupt government of the ANC. We are told that South Africa is a food secured and can produce sufficient food to feed the population, yet there remain more than half of the citizens who suffer from food shortage, malnutrition, starvation, and hunger. As we said before, and we wish to repeat it today, EFF rejects the budget vote on agriculture and land reform and rural development. Thank you.